Okay, so this is extra credits going on page 133. All right? Who's close enough and you can read it and wants to read it to the class?
Transfer of excitement slash energy.
Transfer of excitement slash energy. Okay, so here's the construct, because there's no background to this. I doubt you're going to get it from just those words. In a relationship, I'm going to present to you that this whole thing is based on the transfer of energy slash, let's just stick with energy, okay? So here's three scenarios. One, let's take two people. Let's take a two-person relationship, okay? A two-human relationship. There's a transfer of energy in an equal quantity in both directions, okay? Then you can think of the opposite of that. What would be the opposite of an equal transfer of energy? Go for a non-equal transfer of energy. So, two humans, two parties involved. You with me? Equal transfer of energy. All right, and let's stick with positive energy for the minute, because I think this could go complex if we get into it too much. All right. Two parties to the relationship, right? Two equal amount of energy. Could it be the other way? Could one party transfer a lot of energy in one direction, right? And it not transfer back? That would be an imbalance, right? And it could go, who knows which side's going, it doesn't matter, right? Are you with me, Evelyn? Okay, so that's the whole point. I'm getting to the whole idea that in a relationship, it's the positive transfer of energy that's really what we're kind of all craving. I think we call it connection. This might be connection, right? Okay, so let's try to do something. Do you have examples of this happening in your life where you've been balanced? When it's been balanced. You've got an equal transfer of energy. The connection is sort of an equal transfer of energy. You've got examples in your mind? Okay. Do you have examples in your mind of potentially where it's not? Okay. So, and are you guys with me? Are you thinking about it too? You're thinking about relationships in your life. You're thinking about the transfer of energy. All right. You're thinking about an imbalance where one person's transferring far more energy to the other one than not, right? And you're thinking of balance. You thinking about this? Okay. I guess it's kind of simple, but is there an example where you're okay with it being imbalanced? Yeah. There's an example where you're okay with it being imbalanced? Or do you prefer, have your better relationships been balanced? Let's put it that way.
My sister ate my homework.
I think that's all where this is headed. I'm not getting very far with this. I feel like I'm going to get off track.
My dad ate my dog.
Here's the assignment. It goes on page 133. Write about your experiences with talking to other people. Have you experienced conversations, and this just says conversations, all right? Have you experienced conversations where you can remember the mutual flow of energy, and how does that conversation stand out in your mind? So that's it. You're thinking about the mutual flow of energy or not, okay? Where maybe the energy all flowed out of you to the other person or the other person to you. Oh, let me ask you this. Have you ever been, and let's stick to what they're saying. Have you ever been in a conversation where it's all one way and you leave the conversation feeling drained of energy? Yes. Okay? That would be where the energy is flowing from you to the other person and not vice versa. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be a better way to go about it. Think about your relationships where, even conversations, where you left the conversation going, wow, I feel really drained. All right? Have you left conversations where you felt like both people involved were really excited afterwards? You were full of energy, right? And contrast those, and that's all you have to write about on page 133. Okay, good.